ちは。
こんにちは。
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 So today we are going to talk about how we met.
なりそめ。
はい。
はい。なりそめ is how we met.
なりそめ。
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to talk about how we met today.
Yeah.
And we thought, because we have it's quite a long story actually, how we met. So here's our story of how we met.
Yeah. Yay!
Oh, okay. Okay, let's go. So at the time that we met, I was actually living in London. I had lived in London for about 3 years. And I was working there and basically just had my life there at that time. And yeah, that's what I was doing.
Okay. 僕がアメリーと出会った時にやっていたことは、ロンドンの方に語学学校で英語を勉強していました。11ヶ月間、ロンドンの方で英語を勉強していました。そんな感じかな。That's it.
Yes.
アメリーと最初に出会ったきっかけは、僕のその語学学校に韓国人の友達がいて、その韓国人の友達がそのスウェーデン人の友達、その語学学校の韓国人の友達がちょうど僕が、サウジアラビア人とブラジル人の友達ととそのロンドンの博物館の方にその見て回ってた時にちょうどその韓国人の友達がディナーに行こうみたいな誘いが来て、でスウェーデン人の友達も一緒に来る、アメリーなんやけどそれでちょっとその時友達とその博物館見て回り寄ったっていうのもあって正直あんま乗り気じゃなくてちょっと断り寄ったんやけど、その時にその韓国人の友達が全部おごるよって言ってくれて、でじゃあ行こうかなみたいな感じで行ったのが初めての出会いかな、アメリーと。
So from my point of view, basically at the time I was very interested in Korean culture and language and everything. So I was learning Korean and I had a few Korean friends as well that helped me learn Korean. So this is how I met the common friend that we had who was from Korea. Basically me and our Korean friend had made plans to go and eat dinner together, and he asked if he could invite Moto, which I said of course too, and that's of course. And then we met that night when we went to eat together. So we actually
What's the place? The best
burger in the world. Bleecker Burger.
That's not best.
It's so good. What? You always say that, but you actually think it's so good.
Yeah, that's so good, but for me, Moss Burger and that place is quite similar. Moss Burger is maybe better for me.
Okay, that's weird. But actually, I haven't had Japanese Moss Burger.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, anyway, so I had invited them to go to my favorite burger place because it's so good. If you're in London, you definitely have to go. Admit it, right? Yeah. So, anyways, we decided to go there. It was by the river in London, by the Big Ben. So it was a really nice place actually. Basically, we met there. We ended up talking quite a lot, I think. I think a bit more than with our Korean friend actually. Because
I could speak English more than him.
Yeah, actually your English was a bit better. So, but also we had a lot of stuff in common. So it just happened.
Also, I'm really curious about Swedish culture at that time. North Europe culture, and then especially Sweden, the most curious for me.
Yeah, it's true.
So I asked
you talked a lot about it.
A lot of questions to her.
But also I am very interested in Asia in general. So we talked a lot about just like general things. I can't even remember what we talked about. It was just random things. Yeah. But we got along very well. So we spoke a lot that night, and then after the dinner we wanted to continue talking, so we were all kind of like walking around, and we ended up sitting by Trafalgar Square. And our friend eventually just decided to leave.
Yeah.
Because it got quite late.
Actually, I don't know why.
I don't know, he just said he would leave. Maybe because we were talking.
He like realized our atmosphere.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he realized. Because he just, like, it was very random. He just left.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. But, so we sat at Trafalgar Square and kept talking for a few hours.
Yeah.
And then, so that was like the first time we met. And we became very close after that, I feel like.
Trafalgar Square is like this. There is picture, I think, somewhere.
Okay, so our first impressions.
Yeah.
We actually spent a lot of time together that night and got to know each other very well. One of my biggest first impressions were that was that we got along very well. It was so easy to speak to each other and make conversation.
We were really talkative at that time.
So talkative, and then also it was so much fun, like talking about like different topics. My main thing was that I felt so comfortable. Like actually, it's very rare, I think. Like for me, usually I am quite comfortable with new people, but
actually, yeah, you're so talkative. Actually.
Yeah, but with you, it was very different. It felt like very easy. Like usually, like you kind of have to put kind of pressure on yourself to talk. I feel like sometimes maybe.
Yeah.
But
also, I think you interest in the Asian culture. So also, I really interest in the North Europe culture.
Yeah. So we talked a lot about this.
Also, on the Japanese TV show showing that like Sweden is like this. Actually, it's not like Sweden. Yeah, not true.
We realized that when we would talk about it. So my first impression was definitely like just feeling very comfortable. Also, like I got the feeling right away that he was a very nice person.
Oh, arigato.
You too. But I think that was one of the biggest things actually, because I feel like you can kind of realize by how a person is the first time you meet them, by actually like how friendly or like how genuinely nice they are. And when you were talking about your opinions about things, it was very like, I liked that mind you had.
Oh.
So yeah.
Sounds nice. My first impression of her was...
I'm so curious.
You were really talkative and I felt you were very mature. You're hard to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, opposite is now. But...
Okay, at least your first impression was I was mature, so it's okay.
It's so mature and then really talkative and like she's very adult, I felt. Because actually she's 1 year older than me. So for Japanese, like even 1 year, like people change their language, how to speak, and something like that.
In Sweden, it's not like that.
Like how to speak. I didn't feel like she's 1 year older actually, because like she tried to like talk like normally between us. How can I say? Like when,
there was no gap, kind of.
Yeah, gap.
Like
so. Yeah, maybe she made like comfortable to talk with me, so I didn't feel any wall between us or something like that. Usually in Japanese there is like war between like 1 year old, first time, and then 1 year older, and so hard. But it wasn't like that. When I met her first time, and I kind of interested in from first to her, and then when you said what is like your type of girl or something like that?
We started talking about like our type of like guy and girls.
And then I said like how can I say it's so
he was so obvious. Like, he was like
Swedish girl, I said. And then she said that time like, oh, then I'm gonna invite some like Swedish girl to you. And then for me it's no.
I actually had no idea you were actually referring to me, because you had said like you were so interested in Sweden, so I just thought like, oh, it makes sense that you're into Swedish girls then. But I really didn't expect, because we had only met for like 2 hours or something.
So I already like kind of decided from first impression like
that we would be together.
I'm gonna approach you or something like already decided. So that was funny. You said like that.
So basically that's how we met. Then how we actually got together is quite a complicated story.
It's so complicated.
It's such a long, complicated like dramatic. Not dramatic.
Actually, that was just 2 weeks, but it was
Yeah,
a lot of
so much happened. Our emotions were going like this the whole time, and it was so much happening. So I think it's gonna be too long if we explain actually how we became boyfriend girlfriend.
I think so.
So we're gonna skip that this time. But thank you guys for watching this video.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
Yeah, good job.
I feel like I sound so foreigner when I say it.
Yeah, exactly.
Please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And we will be back soon with a new video.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.